Hey everybody. I had a request by someone if I could show the features of this wallet here. This is the card wallet, and he wanted to know if I could show the features of this, and while I was at it I thought I'd just compare all these wallets here. These two are the same. These are the Minimalist wallet that I came up with. This one is actually brand new. This is one that I just did for myself. Put some personalization on there, did some border stamping. Turned out really nice, I think. There's where the stitching ends. I actually do two separate lines of stitching. So this one goes around here and ends right there. And this one comes around here and ends on the opposite side, so they're overlapping for added strength so they won't come apart and whatnot. And this side, just personalized stamping, card. And really I like this design quite a bit. It's simple, one of the first things that I came up with, and I really like it. That's why I decided to make another. This one right here was the first wallet that I've actually done. Beat up and really actually poorly done. You know, I haven't really I wasn't too familiar with what I was doing yet, so I didn't really have a process down. But with this one, I did a line of stitching from one side and looped all the way around, ending at a corner, which I used to do that in older things. It holds up fine, but cosmetically it just doesn't look too good, so I'll do separate lines of stitching down at the bottom. This one only has one pocket, and then the other side I left blank. This was just a demonstration for me, really. Center slot for cash. This one's very nicely broken in. This one I haven't really carried much, so it's still fairly stiff, but it is easy to work with. So the center slot for cash, easy to maneuver. So as a standard, these wallets come with one pocket on each side. So just like this one. No stamping or anything. That's just a slight extra charge if anybody wants it, but pretty reasonable. So easy to get your cash in and out. I usually take the corner of the money where it's folded, slide it in one side, over and down. I don't have it seated, or I don't have the money to where it will be completely hidden, so there'll be a little bit sticking out of the top, but I really don't mind. Actually, I think it might go all the way in once it's broken in because of the stitching and everything at the bottom, just pinching it tight. But really not a big deal. Yeah, it'll go all the way in when it's broken in. So this design, the Minimalist wallet, I really like it. Works well for me. Nice, slim, holds cards, cash, and the card wallet here really does the same thing. I use a little bit thinner leather here, nice and sturdy. I use this for about 6 months as well. I don't know if I mentioned, but I use this for about 6 months right here, and this one for about the same time, maybe a little bit more, and held up great, to be honest. Really held up good. No scratches or anything really. Nice durability. I haven't had any stitching pull through the leather or anything, but yet again, I don't really abuse it. I don't tug on the pockets like some people like to do with their wallets. But let's see here. What I do with this when I use cash, I usually slide it in the first pocket because I have two different heights in which the pockets will sit their items. So with this slot that's further back, see there's two. There's the front one and the back one. The back one actually has a line of stitching that goes right down here inside the wallet that'll keep a different height. And then the front one will allow it to sit all the way down to the bottom. So let me slide in a card real quick. Okay, so here's a card seated in the back slot. Nice and sleek. And then in the front slot, you can see that it sits lower. So this one comes standard with two slots on each side. I really like this one. Really nice card wallet, and you know, I really like the design. You can't really add a center pocket like you could with this one, where you have the let's use this one, where you have the center slot for cash. With this one, you're just going to have to use one of the pockets because there's really no way to set that differential height within the wallet between the two slots without with having a pocket like this. So otherwise your cash wouldn't go in right, so it wouldn't really work. Maybe there's some way to get around that. I haven't found one. I haven't really looked, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure there's really no way to get around that if you want to have the two different heights set in the pocket. So that's just how that goes. Overall, I really like the two designs. I think this one's still my favorite, to be honest. I really like it. Nice and simple, easy to use. Let me just pop one or two of my cards back in there. And I think it's just an attractive wallet. I really like the stamping on this one. This is just an experiment for me. I was thinking about putting a nice Indian head stamp right in the center here, and I actually forgot about doing it when I embossed the leather. You know, dampened it and then made the impression. But no big deal. Just, I think it still looks nice. So just wanted to go ahead and do a quick video for anybody who's interested in seeing the differences between these two wallets. Both are great, you know, whatever just suits you best. This one here, when it's broken in, it can hold quite a few cards in the pockets, probably upwards of 4 to 6 when it's all the way broken in. Excuse me. And then the center slot can actually hold quite a bit of cash, again, once it's broken in. So when you get these new, they're quite stiff, and after, say, a week of carry in your pocket and using it, it'll break in pretty good. So, anyhow, hopefully anybody who was interested in this enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.